And in this next matchup, we got the return of Ramiz Brahimaj, who's coming back after a couple years away from competition, taking on Themba Gorimbo, who's surging, been in the news a lot recently. And it's kind of funny. It's like you got one side where it's like he has people that are cheered for him with the Rock story. And, this week he had some couple other things he was talking about. And then you got other people, calling him a scam artist and all that. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like Themba is a guy that creates visceral reactions on both sides for people. Even when people are talking about his style, like some people really like his fighting style, and some people kind of shit on his fighting style. So the jury's still out on Themba. There's people that like him, there's people that doubt him, and there's a lot of people that are picking Ramiz in this matchup. And I get it. I mean, you look at Themba Gorimbo, you watch his fight with AJ Fletcher, for instance. You see him get taken down, and off his back, it didn't look good. But I feel like Themba, he's getting better. He has gotten some big breaks where he doesn't have to worry about finances as much, and he's been living in the gym. It seems like he's in a great area training over there in Florida. A lot of great guys to work with, and I feel like Ramiz, coming in here off a long layoff, hasn't really beaten anybody. You look at all his wins, they're all first-round submissions, and he has a good wrestling game as well. So that's going to be his path to victory, man, for me, if you ask me. I think he's going to have to take down Themba in the first round, take his back, choke him out, get an arm triangle, submit him early. Maybe you could submit him early in the second round, but I think as this fight continues to go on, and as the clock evaporates, gets in the second, third round, I feel like Themba's going to be getting better. He has really, really good cardio, and Ramiz is going to be slowing down. And on the feet, I feel like maybe technically, if you look at it, like Ramiz throws better combinations and has slightly better hands, but I feel like Themba's a better striker because he's more powerful. We saw him knock out Pete Rodriguez in his last fight with one punch, which is pretty impressive. And I think he's a more dynamic mover. He's going to have a pretty significant reach advantage. And he's just going to be, I think, faster, a little bit slicker on the feet, and a little bit more dangerous. And Ramiz, I do think is going to take him down early. So that's kind of the question for me. And that's why this line is close, I believe, because is Ramiz going to submit him in that first round if he could take him down? That's what we're going to see. If he can, then that's going to be Ramiz going home, getting that first round sub, and cashing 2 checks. But I think that Themba is going to have improved there, man. And I think that even if he gets taken down, he might be able to scramble, survive. And we've seen Ramiz get out wrestled and held on his back. It doesn't seem like he's necessarily the greatest off bottom. We saw that in the fight with Court McGee. And his cardio is bad. So I'm not necessarily thinking that he's going to have improved that off a layoff, only being older. So honestly, I lean towards Themba. I just like his career trajectory a little bit better at this point. He's been fighting, he's been active, he's been winning. He's had some good stuff going on in his life. Whereas Ramiz, he's coming off a long layoff. He is coming off a win, but it was against a really low-level opponent, and he's never been able to win a fight that's gone past the first round. So give me Themba in this one. I think he's going to win in the second or third via KO TKO, or maybe even, I don't think he's going to get a submission. I think it'll be a KO TKO on the ground, or maybe he'll catch him on the feet.